Hi loves, welcome back to my channel, another episode of juicy content. If this is your first time stopping by my channel, I would like you to subscribe to my channel, like this video, share the video. Let's jump into this. So this is a continuation of the last video that I uploaded, how to seduce your husband. One of the ways to seduce your husband is being spontaneous, not sticking to the same routine. It is so easy doing the same routine day in, day out without thinking of the consequences. When was the last time you just told your partner, let's go for a romantic dinner? Could the other person be bothered? I don't think so. It is not something you do often, so it's something you do once in a while. So you don't have to continue with the same routine. Routine is very beautiful and it is a guide for you to know where you're headed and what you want to achieve. But when you continue in this same old routine, it becomes boring. It feels like every day is the same. Once in a while, you can just do something that will surprise your husband. Let's take, for example, you're going to the market maybe together, or you're going to the supermarket for grocery shopping, and then you end up going to a hotel to have some amazing moment. I mean, the shopping can wait. Another example can be you have this weekend to do some paintings and decorations around the house, and then you abandon everything. You spend the whole 2 days or the weekend in bed. I mean, the painting can wait, the decor can wait, you can still fix it. Something that is not within the routine. Like, okay, this routine now, we are going to decor the house, we're going to paint the house, and then you end up doing something amazing and so intimate. It is going to be enjoyable, I promise you. So be spontaneous. Sometimes just do something they are not expecting. You can stick with your routine, but not all the time. Another one is use your words. Words are excellent seduction technique, but only when they are used in the right way. It is true that men are visual beings. They are moved by images and what they see, but words are very powerful. It is a very powerful seduction tool when you use it the right way. There are a number of ways you can use words to seduce your husband. It can be you whispering sweet nothing into his ear when you guys are on the couch in the living area that will take him to the bed. It can be you talking dirty to him over the phone to get him ready for sex later in the day. You can text him your filthy thoughts on what you want to do to him when he gets home. It can be you writing notes or leaving notes scattered maybe all around the house, explaining what you would do to him or what you would want him to do to you. Use your words. Words are very powerful, and in a way, it gets them mentally ready, of course, and then when they see you in physical, they cannot wait to grab you. So this is a way of seducing him. This is a very, very powerful way of seducing your husband with words. Another point is tell him what you like about him. Men love compliments, to be honest. We might think that women are the only ones that appreciate compliment, but men like it. They might be forming macho and be pretending as if but inside they are thinking of it. So while you're using your words, why not tell him what you like about him? It can just be something as simple as you liking the way he drives his car. It can just be as simple as telling him how sexy and cute he is, or how confident he looks behind the wheels. It can even just be as simple as, the love he shows your parents when they come around, or how he takes care of them and looks after them and make sure that they are very comfortable whenever they come around your house. So it can just be something as simple as this. It will seduce them. It is not a seductive one, but they like compliments, they like appreciation. So they see it as you appreciating the little efforts they put into making you happy and making your family happy, or making the marriage a happy one. It can even still be something as simple as how everything is nothing. It can be something like you telling him to help you run this errand, and he wouldn't see it as much trouble and he will run it without complaining. But I'm not saying you're supposed to be sending him on errands. It might be something like maybe you're trying to get the children ready for school, and then you still need to do breakfast. So it can be something as little as telling him to help you maybe dress them up while you prepare their breakfast. It makes them to like you more. It makes them to want to do more. It makes them to want to make you happy more, because they feel like the little things they do, you appreciate it. But when you feel like it is actually my duty and your duty, so you don't need any appreciation. Whatever your husband does that you like, make sure you tell him about it. It is a way of seducing him and making the both of you to have a stronger bond in your marriage. Another one is go commando when you are out. Channel your basic Sharon Stone instinct and commando when you are out, maybe when you go to the bar. You can make him know by either whispering to his ear or grabbing his hands and then placing it at your back or at your thighs, or in a way to show him that you're not wearing any undies inside. It is a message that it's sending, and you understand what I'm saying. Another point is act like a prostitute. Now, have you ever sat down and you asked yourself a question? Why do married men go out to seek for prostitutes to have sex with them? Is it that their wife don't have sex with them at home? Or is it that their wife does not have the right kind of sex with them at home? Whichever one it is, you can find out by acting like a prostitute at home towards your husband. So you can do this in different scenarios. Now let's go this way. Why not dress in a slutty outfit, chewing gum? So just dress like a prostitute, approach him and tell him to pay you money beforehand. How about that? Another scenario is that you can role play as a high-class escort that met him at a bar and you're trying to seduce him away or out of his boring wife. Some men are so lazy that they don't want to do anything. They just want you to do everything. They just want to lie. They want you to just take care of everything. Or they just want you to pamper them. It's not like you being dominant. They just want you to pamper them. They want to sit and be taken care of while they watch. Then some people actually want you to be the boss, be the man, be dominant, be in charge. Take care of them. Make them yearn to grab you by force. Seducing your man at home doesn't mean you making him to now pay you after having sex with you. It is all about you giving him that chance and opportunity of him exploring his sexual fantasies and that thing he yearn from sex. So that thing that would have taken him out to go get someone outside to do it, you know, when they pay for it, that person gives them a premium service. Why not bring that premium service to your home? Give him that prostitute treatment at home and see if you go out again. Another one is perform a striptease for him. Now, not everyone will be confident enough to do this. So it is something as simple as dressing in a sexy lingerie and wearing high heels. You can wear hose, get into the room and put on your favorite playlist or your favorite romantic playlist, or you know, a music that can make the environment calm and seductive, and then you strip your way around your man. If you're confident enough to do this, fine. But if you can't do this, there's a subtle way you can still do it. But if you can't, you can forget about this point. Another way is act as if you've never met. I've explained this in a video where I talked about role play, so it was part of a role play idea. Now, why not act like you guys are strangers? You already planned the bar that you guys will meet and the time that you will meet there. So the both of you get there at a similar time or maybe few minutes different time range. Act as if you've never met before. Talk like strangers that are just trying to, you know, woo each other or seduce each other or get to meet each other. Well, I think you will need a little kind of confidence to pull this one off. But if you're a good actor, in as much as the confidence is your husband, so I think it's something you can do. It doesn't matter if people are around the corner. So that's why I'm like, you might need a little bit confidence before you pull this one off. A little tip, if you're not sure of how to go about this one, you can write down a script, but nothing too extravagant, something very simple and subtle that you can stick to. And you don't have to put so much or be so strict. It's going to lose its luster of what you two want to achieve actually. So let's put it this way. You can walk into the bar and then look at him, like glance at his eyes, and the both of you, your eyeballs click, and then the next thing he tells the bartender to serve you a drink, you accept. And once you get the drink, is either you're headed to his table or he comes to you and he introduces himself. After the introduction, you can take it off from there. Flirt with your husband. Married couple have the boggle of nitty-gritty of life, the boring humdrum of taking the kids to school, doing the shopping, the house chores, going to work, and so on. You simply do not have time to flirt with your husband. You're married to him now, so why should you? Because flirting is fun, it is sexy, and it brings the romance back into your marriage or your relationship. So if you're not sure how to go about the flirting, here are some tips that will guide you. I can't wait to try that position again with you in bed tonight. I loved what you did to me last night. You looked so handsome in that v-neck top. I would like to climb you. Can we try the baby oil tonight? I would like you to wear that white t-shirt you wore yesterday. You looked so sexy in it and it turns me on. I can still smell you on me this morning. Can I wear the teddy outfit I wore last night? You know, just it's more like dirty top, but it is flirting. So you're kind of flirting with him and it is sending a lot of message. I'm sure you don't have to cram whatever I'm saying or pick my lines, but however it flows in you, however you feel about him, just put it down. It makes it more natural. Now let me give you an example of how it can flow natural. If you loved what you did last night and you can't seem to forget about it and you still think about it, you can actually bring up what happened last night and, you know, make a little sentence or a clause on how amazing it was. Or maybe you like his scent or his perfume and you can just make compliment on how it turns you on. Maybe there's this particular outfit he wears that you like so much that makes you to see, you know, his chest, his broad shoulders, and or maybe what he got down there, and it puts you on. You can use that to, you know, create a sentence and flirt with him.